playthrough. I think this is the second one. If you're realizing why I'm so far back, it's because I'm having audio problems with the fan from my PS4 and my mic picking up too much of like all of that. So yeah, I'm currently dealing with that, trying to find a way around it. I think this is the best solution because when I was like up front over there, I had to like yell pretty much and the audio still couldn't hear me. So I'm hoping to fix that. After 2 hours though, and if you're also wondering why I'm like bone skin dry, I finally got the Lothric Knight Spear, and we leveled up via this guy by dying 15 times, and now she's here. But basically what happened is that I was level like 23, I think, or like 24. I spent like 2 hours getting 2 levels, and then after 2 hours I finally got 2 Lothric spears. I also got the torch just for like that one area in the cathedral or whatever. I don't know why I have a bow or a broken straight sword. I got, Lothric Knight armor and stuff like that. I can't use these obviously because they go over my weight limit, which also I am level 34. I didn't mean to do this, but I had no choice. So if you're wondering why I'm 10 levels up, it's because 1, I didn't meet the weapon requirements to use this weapon, so I needed strength and dexterity. I needed like dexterity at 20 and strength at like 12, but I went to 14, just so I can get to like 15 easier, and like 25. Then I also needed vitality to a high enough point to where I could roll with the Lothric armor and the Lothric Knight Spear, which, surprisingly enough, the Lothric Knight Spear is like stupidly heavy. I don't know why it's like so heavy that I need 19 vitality for some reason. After that, and after grinding for pretty much all the time, I'm finally like, able to like, that's not what I meant to do, roll like normally. Because, like, seriously, look how much, like, the Lothric Knight Spear weighs. It weighs, like, 8. And then, like, the chest weighs, like, 15. So it's ridiculous. But I'm now going to do the, what's it called? The tree boss or whatever. Do I have enough? Or actually, do I have... I do. Alright, I'm going to put those right there. And now we're going to go face the boss, because why not? This way. This boss is like the easiest boss in the game, I think. I mean, I don't think there's any easier besides Yorm. Also, since this is a spear only run, I realized that I'm gonna have to use like Yorm's thing, or I'm gonna have to do like, if this legitimately, I'm gonna have to do Secret's questline, which means that I'm gonna have to like do all of Secret's questline. Then I'm gonna have to like, oh my gosh. Further run, am I right? Ember. So basically, I'm gonna be going until maybe, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting names. I'm so bad at names, I'm sorry. Abyss Watchers. I'm gonna be going to Abyss Watchers, pretty much. And like, killing everything up to there in this stream. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. And again, mind the audio problems. Like, I don't know if this like mic is low quality because I have a blue microphone. It's just the problem is it keeps picking up the fan from my PS4. So I'm hoping that eventually, like, when PS5s are back in stock, I can freaking like get one of those and upgrade so I don't have the freaking fan noise constantly because I didn't pick up a PS4 Pro. Because I'm like, what's the point of spending like $400 on like another system when it's the same system pretty much? I'm not going to use my flame stuff like this early. I'm going to use it in the second phase due to the fact that second phase is like a lot rougher. Oh my gosh, you can't see because the blinding light. My light's not normally on in my room. Yo, could y'all please move? I don't want to get caught by you and him at the same time. That's the one thing I hate about the spear. There is no area control whatsoever, which is gonna make the cathedral area a pain. Ow. Oh yeah, after finally getting the Lothric Knight Spear, I didn't have any upgrade materials, so I had to deal with, that being a problem. Oh, second phase already? Alright. Guess not. Yo, back off. Oh, I hate that. It's short. Where are your eggs? You gonna fall? Yeah. Hey. What, those don't count as eggs? Oh my gosh. Yo, not gonna lie, this is kind of frustrating. I can't hit him unless he's at a certain angle. No. Oh my gosh. Ran out of fire, but it doesn't matter. Are you serious? What the? Bro. I hate the spear so much. Hello? What am I doing? I'm throwing this. Can't hit me. Maybe. No, alright. Yo, spear literally, has no range. Or, no diagonal, range. That's so annoying. Not again. And its animations take forever as well. I hate this weapon so much. And of course, free Estus. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, easiest boss in the game yet. Hates me with a passion, bro. 1, 2, not again. Oh my gosh. Finally. I should be using fire, but whatever. Die. I'm gonna use fire, for real. Oh, hey, I forgot about that one. Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, now you have to come back down and heavy attack. There we go. Jeez. Shouldn't have wasted that many Estus, but of course I'm not used to the spear. Who's used to the spear? Legitimately though, who actually uses the spear? There's so many downsides to using the spear, first of all. 1, its DPS is crap, and 2, its area control is crap, and everything is just crap about this weapon, guys. Yeah, I already got the Road to Sacrifices in the last stream. Awesome. water that doesn't reduce my, which is ridiculous. Like seriously, this water makes me more thirsty, I swear. We had like a office tank water thing, and then it broke, so yeah, that's great. Also, I did not know this, but the Lothric Knight Long Spear actually gives you poise, for some odd reason. Oh, I should probably give a kin to the... I'm out of stamina. Stop. Alright. My eyes are so watery, gosh. Okay, I don't need you anymore. I'm not gonna waste that, obviously, but still. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm not used to having my light on my room. But yeah, the spear is just... It's very bad, like... Okay, I'm gonna use the broken straight sword just for an example, right? But yeah, you see how it does this? That covers like a whole range of area. I can hit like 2 or 3 enemies. The spear, not that. The spear only hits in like one area, and that's it. It's meant for like a stabbing weapon, which makes sense because it's a spear, but still. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of their souls due to the fact that all their weapons aren't spears. Like, I think they should also, like... okay, for Elden Ring, though, because obviously, you know, that's not a meant. They're, like, they're done with this game, pretty much, and as you can see, there's no spear weapon. Wait, is this a spear? Oh my gosh, it's a spear! There's rings, too. Oh, that's hilarious. But, anyway, I don't think great wood weapons are good, though. I mean, that spear might be good against Gale, but other than that, I don't think they're that good. But, yeah, for Elden Ring, I literally hope that every weapon type, even, like, whips, becomes, like, you know, at least everything has, like, a meta, and everything, like, is good. I know, like, that's a lot of balancing issues, but at least, like, you know, because whips, they have like a long reach and like a long recovery frame. But I would expect them to do a lot of damage at least, but whatever. Can get that to 15. Actually, I wanna... It's only 1 damage. I'm gonna max that vitality real quick so I don't have to like put anything more into that. I mean, I think I have to put like 5 more levels and then it's like maxed out to like its cap, but... Can I... I could put on the cleric trousers, then I get magic defense, and I weigh less. Still not enough to put that on. I don't have a helmet that's actually good. I don't think I need a shield though, unless I get like the shield I want later on, but that's about it. Can I level up again? Or no, no. But I can't buy any upgrade things, can I? I'm gonna have to farm for those, like I swear. Unless you have them, Grey Rat, because I sent you the pillage the last time in my farming, like off stream. Oh yeah, also in my like Dragon Quest playthrough, literally for like 3 levels, or like when I got to level 14, it took me like 3 hours. Ridiculous. And I was auto battling the entire time. It was stupid. At least I know SMT's not like that, so I can probably stream that for like ever. I was just tired the last time. Also, Dark Souls is kind of like SMT grinding as well. You can just like go on forever, pretty much, and like level up to the level that you need and then keep going. And for like instance in Dark Souls 3, you're pretty much just like grinding every 10 levels for every next area, because like when you get to Vort, you should be level 20. Next area you should be level 30. Next area you should be level 40. Next area should be level 50. And then by the time you're level 50, you'll probably face the Abyss Watchers, because that's like a Lord Ascender, and you're pretty much gonna need those kind of levels. And then level starts slowing down, but then after you beat the Abyss Watchers, you go into to face High Lord Walmir, and then after that you have your like first major grinding area, which is like where you hit like level 60, level 65 if you like choose to do the Demon Ruins, which I'm probably just gonna beat the boss there and that's it. Like just like my goal is to beat all bosses at least, even like the extra ones, to like finish this run obviously, but for the most part every time you like hit an area, you want to go like 10 levels above, because as soon as you hit like the spider like witches or whatever that are under like the catacombs or whatever near the bonfire that leads down to Yorm, you pretty much want to like farm there forever and then go into Yorm, and then after you beat Yorm, farm in his like little area right before the boss room, because you have the bonfire there and all those people who give you like 900,900 or 9,900 like souls. Gosh, numbers and math and speaking, oh my gosh. But yeah, and you kind of want to farm there, and then you keep going on and on and on, and then you like have other farming areas too. But what does Yuria have? Dignified bow. I don't think I'm gonna need any of this actually. Yeah, because they're all like attacking items, or not? Well, no. I think attacking items are useful because, okay, I went back to Dark Souls 2 and to Dark Souls 1. I hate Dark Souls 2, by the way, but I think in Dark Souls 1 I'm gonna do something else other than the spear run, because the spear run in Dark Souls 1 is ridiculously slow, like horrendously slow. Like the amount of time it takes you to attack them and the amount of time they like jump at you or like start to attack you like furiously because you're like at a just enough distance for you to like for them to not touch you, but for you to like poke them with the spear. Like it's so infuriating. Like and not only that, you don't start out the game with the spear, so you have to beat like the main boss in the Undead Asylum with fire bombs. And then you have to keep those souls because it's like 1,000 for the spear. Then you have to run all the way to like the bridge where the dragon is. Then get to the merchant who sells the spear, and then you can actually start the spear run. Other than that whole time, you can't use any other attacking things. And then with Dark Souls 2, you have to get the key to the blacksmith because the blacksmith unlocks the spear. Because you also, again, you don't start with the spear. So then you have to go all the way to like the 4-inch thing, and the only way I think of like doing this, because there is literally no way to get past any of the enemies in Dark Souls by running past them without like using items or fist, and I chose to use fist because at least fists are an actual weapon and you don't run out and they don't break. So when I was doing Dark Souls 2, because there were many times, like, especially when you're going up to, like, the next bonfire area, and that whole, like, castle when you're running through the corridors, and there's, like, people in the corridors, there's, like, 2 areas where you either have to, like, run into a room full of enemies, then run out, and then run, like, past, like, 2 more guys, then a bomb guy up top, and then, like, an arrow guy, like, shooting you over here somewhere, and then try to get up the ladder, or bait them all into coming, like, over here near you, and then get up the ladder, and then you have a guy who's around the corner who immediately, like, starts attacking you, like, that's also why I don't want to do Dark Souls 2. It's such a bad enemy placement. They just strive for, like, making it hard, which, that's not the point of the game. It's to have, like, fair and balanced, like, it's a fair and balanced challenge is what I'm saying, because Dark Souls isn't hard. All of the enemies have patterns and stuff that they do, especially like in my last stream with like Jimmy the Lothric Knight, where all he did was run straight forward and try to lunge stab me, and I sidestepped around him and backstabbed him, right? Like that. In that case, every enemy has like moves like that. And for instance, like this bird guy over here, he turns into a bird and you have that whole time to attack him. So if this was any other weapon, I can probably kill him in 3 hits. But of course it's not every other weapon, so yeah, like during that whole animation you can like kill him. Like I just did now, 2 heavy attacks. Which, I don't even know why it takes that much, but hey. It just shows you how, like, they didn't focus on spears, which is why I hope, like, in Elden Ring, the spears get a buff, and, like, whips, and, like, all the uncommon weapons, especially, like, hey, if you want to do a shield build, shield build, like, you can do that. Like, that's okay. Like, you know, you can use that as your attacking weapon. Or, like, have some sort of mechanic where, instead of parrying, like, with the shield, like, it's just another variety of, like, a special weapon or a special attack, and you can, like, punch with the shield. Like, you know, like, hit them with it and, like, stagger them or whatever. Like a free stagger. But then again, that might break the game, because you know how, like, Dark Souls speedrunners are with, like, not getting hit or not getting touched or, like, breaking the game in general, to where they're jumping off the map and then, like, breaking the game because they're walking on air. You know, stuff like that. I think, like, there was, like, a what's it called? I don't remember, but it was, like, a anything goes speedrun. There's a guy who, like, jumped off the thing over here, and he had, like, a camera down angle the whole time over here, and then he just walked all the way to, like, Ithriel or whatever. It was crazy. Hey. Yeah. The Sentinels. Alright. The reason I ran past that one area is because I didn't need anything there. There's a boss here, but I think I'm gonna get the bonfire first and then deal with her. Well, not this bonfire, like the next bonfire, you know what I'm saying? Like the one with the 2 guys that you just go on the ladder and then they, like, kill themselves pretty much. Hey, how's it going? My throat. Get it? I don't even know why I tried to get that. Hi. Teleporting dogs. Oh yeah. No. Bad. Bad dog. Got that. And then I think after this I can level up, because I think both of them in total give me 1,000 souls. Hey, yo, Crab, could you not? Oh, I forgot you get the Fallen Knight stuff here. I might, like, wear that now. Because Fallen Knight is, like, the best. Alright, come on. Bye. Hello? What? Oh, that's down. Bye. Da-da. Hey, free level up. Excel Greatsword. I want to get the bonfire, actually. Because you never know what happens in Dark Souls. Just die for some unknown reason. Like, seriously, I hit through the wall last stream. That was ridiculous. Okay, I think my main hope for Elden Ring, though, is the double jumping. I mean, come on, let's be real. We can finally jump in Dark Souls. Like, that's awesome. Not only that, the horse can double jump. Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't even know why a horse can, like, double jump. That's weird. I bet that's gonna be like a quest item thing or whatever, where, like, oh yeah, the horse can jump, but can it, like, jump twice? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's gonna be something. Turn back. You're over there. Might as well just go back to the shrine and level up, then come back. I don't want to lose all my souls, especially when I have to deal with a freaking magic chick. And that's mostly the reason why I chose the cleric's shorts or whatever, because you need that magic defense. Also have a friend who just started playing Dark Souls 3. Oh, hey, I forgot you're here. How's it going? No, yeah, you don't say anything. Anyway. I had a friend who started playing it, and he's gone to the cathedral, like that little area behind the witch. I need more DPS. But he got into the area behind the witch and he doesn't know where to go. And I'm like, okay, I don't normally do this, but I think that's the only area where you like look up a guide, because that area is so confusing, like for real. And I wish you would like sell me gems and stuff, my guy, or like upgrade shards, because that's kind of annoying that I have to run through all this again. Crucificial Woods. Yeah, like, I think that's the only area where I would look up a guide, because even I didn't know where to go. Like, my first time playing, like, Dark Souls 3, I went into it blind, of course, but I'm like, bro, I've been through every area of this, like, freaking place. I have no idea where to go. And then, you know, obviously I looked up the guide, and I went on my way. Because I was constantly getting stuck by, like, the giant. I had, like, no idea where to go after the giant. It was crazy. Oh, there's a Estus shard over here. I can also summon somebody, but I'd rather not. I should have killed him. Then again, I am just running to the boss door. Magic guy's up there, but we're not using a magic only run, are we? Yana. Also, let me know if you want to like see a Dark Souls 2 or like 1 playthrough of like the spear only run, because I really want to know that. In Apex, like, I think I'm like on the fence about Apex, because I'm one of those guys who gets like slightly salty, but in a way where I'm like, bro, you could have done better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more of like the supportive, toxic, like, team leader, you know what I'm saying? Not to the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, you're stupid and all that stuff. Okay, but there are times where I'm like that, because some people just make like stupid plays, like running into the whole like enemy team for no reason when you're like by yourself and like we're like an area or like a zone behind you. But there are other times where I'm like, yo, he's like right there, or he's like right over there, but I'm not sure. I'm on the fence about it. I might stream it, I'm not sure. I have clips on my YouTube channel, but again, I'm not sure. Yo. Okay, I was getting hit. I got hit with a Crystal Soul Spear, and I'm like, bro, no damage. Of course, then everything else hit me. Spear, no! Spear! Spear! Again, I was out of stamina. Come on! Oh, I'm so lucky. Yo, could you not? Could you not? Yo, could you not? I wasted so much healing items. That didn't kill you? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a weak DPS phase. Still does nothing. Alright, don't do anything stupid. Like get hit by 2 Crystal Soul Spears. Bro, I can hear it. And my audio glitching out as well. Hi. Yo, like, chill. I know those are gonna, like, yep. I hate, like, this so much. The fact that if they just barely get something going, it's over for you. Oh my gosh, please, why? Stamina! And I have no healing. Heal, please. One more, I can get it. Of course, you have the spawn right next to me. Bro, could you, like, not? Like, just you in particular, who's spamming soul spears. Oh my gosh! Any other weapon. Bro, you saw how much I was hitting her for. I might need to grind, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I need upgrades. I'm gonna grind upgrades. I'm probably gonna grab my souls and then bone out, and then get that Estus shard, and then, like, go farm, the little guys at Lothric Castle, because they give you upgrade shards. And what, I need like 2, 4, 6, and 8? I'm not sure if the next one like is 8 or you have to use large Titanite shards. Do you have to use large Titanite shards? I'm not sure. I could look it up, but whatever. Yo, hi again. I'm just gonna grab my souls and, like, you know, get out of here. Don't mind me. Alright, where they at? Hello? Souls? Okay, I know I'm blind in Apex, but I know I'm not blind in Dark Souls. Where the heck are my souls? Yo, are you sitting on them or something? Oh, no, they're there. Yes, please. Alright. Like, I remember one time in Apex where I literally, like, I was watching a recorded clip, right? And, you know, we were running from, like, kill leaders and, like, stuff like that for, like, the entire game. And, I remember, like, I had a G, like, 2, and I had a gray body shield, and I straight up passed, like, a blue light mag and a blue body shield at the same time. 3 times. And I'm like, bro, really? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of blind when it comes to, like, colors or something like that. Like, not like color blind, but I'm, like, blind in, like, in general when I'm, like, trying to look for stuff of, like, a certain color rarity. I don't know what it is with me, like, colors. Yeah. Again, I might stream Apex, but I don't know, like, a time to stream it at, because every time I'm not on Twitch, I'm posting stuff daily on my, like, YouTube channel. So every, like, other day I'm not streaming, except for, like, Sundays, because I don't stream Sundays or, like, upload Sundays. Then yeah, I'm, like, putting all my Apex stuff on there. I don't know which one gives it to you, though. Is it, like, these small guys or, like, those guys? I'm just gonna kill these guys right now. No. I have to go around. I think though that I'm not sure about this one, but I saw in the Elden Ring trailer the chick riding the horse, who's supposed to be, like, our maiden or whatever, looks like, is a redhead, and looks very similar to the chick who, like, puts the helmet on and, like, the arm on from, like, the trailer, like, the first trailer that we got, and who stabs us in, like, that gameplay trailer. Like, she looks very similar to her. I don't know why. That is, like, it may be, like, later that we find out, like, oh, she's, like, you know, a bad guy or something, or she's the final boss. Which, if she was the final boss, that would be a twist, like, for real. That did nothing. I don't even know why I use anything but the heavy attack at this point. And they're all still down there near the dragon, so I have to go get them. And I think there's guys behind me as well. But, yeah, like, I don't know why, like, the maiden looks so similar to that red-headed boss. It's weird. And I think, like, the coolest thing, though, is, like, a mix between, like, in my opinion, like, in the trailer, like, the coolest thing is probably, like, the dragon with the lightning, or the stealth mechanic, because we know for a fact that the stealth mechanic was probably taken from Sekiro, and that they purposely messed it up in the trailer, because why would they have a stealth mechanic if they're just going to do like a normal light attack? That doesn't make any sense, especially when they can do more, like what they did in the Sekiro. So we know that the sneak attack is probably something like Sekiro. Oh my gosh. It's probably like something like Sekiro. So whenever like we actually get the full game, I'm betting for like a fact that we can actually do sneak attacks like we did in Sekiro, which would be freaking amazing. Which also, I don't know why, but I just didn't like Sekiro. Like I didn't give up. Like, let's be clear on that. Like, I didn't give up. I actually like gave it a try, and I went like all the way to the first boss to like I think the castle or whatever, right? I just didn't like it. I don't know what that was about. Like, I love like Bloodborne and the Souls series, but I just didn't like Sekiro. I don't know what was up with that. I just didn't like it. I think it's because that all you're doing in Sekiro is spamming like the parry button and then getting their posture down so you can insta-kill them. I didn't like that at all. Like, I wanted actual like Souls like combat, not like just a rhythm parry game pretty much. Which, in a sense, all Souls games are rhythm games, but Sekiro is more of a rhythm game than like a action RPG like the rest of them. Because Souls and Bloodborne are more action RPGs than Sekiro. Because Sekiro, while you like level up, you don't actually like depend where your stats go and stuff like that. So for the most part, you're just spamming the parry button over and over again to like defeat the boss and like, you know, destroy their posture so you can get like an insta-kill or something like that, or like a big attack in the least. Well, that's rude. Yo, was that a For Honor reference? Shove into like top heavy? It might be. There's no way that hit me. That's some bull. I got a halberd. Oh wait, isn't the drop rate for like this like super crap? Hi, camera. Also, hope they fix the camera. I mean, seriously. This is like what, next gen? We should really like have fixed the camera by now. I don't want it like going behind like, you know, this and I can't see and I'm fighting on the stairs. Dodged. Also, I really want more. Okay, actually, this right here. Can we like? Why is this here? Sure, we got other like stuff like this, right? But why does this look like some covenant, right? Like, this looks like a covenant. Like, if you had like that prayer emote, which I've done multiple times, and like kneel and stuff like that to see, you know, if it would activate or something like that. Like, this looks like a covenant. It just does. I don't know if that's me, but that looks like an abandoned covenant to me. Yeah, but I hope in Elden Ring that we get more like weapons, more like sorceries. Like we saw from the trailer, most of the stuff just looks copied and paste. Like the one where the curved sword guy like, you know, spins around and like does a backflip like Artorias, right? And then we got the streaming soul mask, the Kamehameha or whatever. You know, we've seen that. Like, I want more than just like old stuff put into like a new game. Which then again, if it is the old stuff put into the new game, we could just like say, oh yeah, by the way, it's like the whole joint Bloodborne Souls, Demon Souls timeline where, you know, we got Demon Souls, then we got the Soul series. Then we got Bloodborne, and you know, like the whole Vita video or whatever that he put out. Like, you know, everything's joined together or whatever. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Any other weapon, am I right? You drop anything? No. Maybe? No. What was I talking about? Yeah, but, I really hope that we don't just get, you know, the same basic stuff we've, like, had for, like, you know, like, 4 games. I want something different. I want, like, new weapon types, like scythes. Like, come on. We need a scythe weapon type, and we need to stop this whole, like, oh yeah, you're using a scythe or whatever, you just plummet straight into the enemy's back. I don't even know why I attacked them. They don't even drop it, I don't think. Like, we need, like, actual animations for, like, backstabs. I'm sick and tired of that also. It's also next gen. And, yeah, sure, I love all the stuff that you put into, like, this game, but can you, like, not be, like, slightly lazy? Like, I hate when game developers are very lazy. Like, if you look at Xenoverse 2, for an example, those game devs are lazy. Like, super lazy. Like, there is so much stuff that they can put into the game that they just don't. I can't believe I missed. Like Super Saiyan Blue or whatever, right? Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, right? Is in the game after only, like, 3 years. And not only that, Super Saiyan God wasn't even, like, released to, like, anybody. Or Super Saiyan 4, for that matter. Or Rose. Or, like, any, like, transformations. And with, like, what, 4 years of this, like, game being out, there's been no additional hairstyles. No, like, additional faces. No, like, nothing. After, like, countless of, like, what, 3 story DLCs? And, like, it's on its, like, 13 DLC now. It's ridiculous. Like, they're just really lazy. And I don't like when, like, game devs are, like, are lazy to a point where, like, they could have done something, but they just chose not to. Like, if you look at Blue Point, right, who did the Demon Souls remake, they had, like, new backstab in it. What the heck? Okay. Couldn't move for a second. But they had, like, whole new backstab animations for, like, every weapon. Even the fist weapon. Like, the basic, like, nothing you get. Like, yeah, they had a throat punch with, like, 2 face punches. That's freaking crazy. They had 2, like, liver punches with, you know, a swing to the back of the head for the backstab. That's crazy. Why can't we have that? Like, in Dark Souls 3. Why couldn't we have, like, you know, that in other games? Like, you see what I'm saying? I just don't want them to be, like, lazy. And I especially, like, don't want it to be a flop. If it's a flop, I'm going to be, like, really mad, because you already know for a fact I'm pre-ordering that with, like, the 2 creative directors who are on it already. But still... oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm like, I really don't want it to be a flop. And I really, like, want them to actually put their all into it. Because, like, if you look at Monster Hunter World, right? I hate this weapon so much. If you look at Monster Hunter World, the amount of times I've had glitches in that game, I can count on, like, both of my hands. I'm not even kidding. I've had, like, 10 glitches, and that's it. That's how, like, good a game is. And not only that, like, everything about Monster Hunter World, they go all in on. Like, there is nothing they leave out. Like, for instance, even, like, monsters, like the little endemic life that you catch, you can catch, like, hundreds of them in each different area. Not only that, I think monsters who weren't even in the game, and, like, themes that aren't even in the game, like, right? For, like, monsters, like, oh my gosh, if I don't stop getting fire bombs, I'm gonna... But, like, monster themes that aren't even in the game, like a Rajang jazz theme, right? Is in, like, the game. And you can play it, like, via your room. That's crazy. Not only that, they give us, literally, I'm talking about like what the base game was like 200 hours worth of content, and then like Iceborne was like another 300 on top of that. You have like a literally 500-hour game on you for like what, $30 or $40 now, and since it's probably like on the PlayStation Store at least, it's probably like Game Choice or whatever, you know, like PlayStation Hits. Yeah, I think that's it. Like, it's a PlayStation Hit now. It's probably even less. It's probably like 20, I bet, for just like the base game, which is 2 hours, like 200 hours of content. That's ridiculous. Can I get something else besides? Like, seriously, that's crazy. Why does that like exist? Like, when a company can do that and spend like all their time and resources into a game like that, and oh, you gotta be kidding me. And like, they put all their like gaming resources, nice, and all of their, like, their time into it and actually work on it. I would be super interested to see like what an actual like game studio that's like as dedicated as like the Monster Hunter World devs can actually do something with Souls or whatever. Oh gosh. Oh, wrong pipe. Not dead yet. Not hollow yet. Oh gosh. But like soundtracks. Well, yeah, I agree that we probably shouldn't have like soundtracks when we're walking around. But I think when we're in areas like this, there should be some guy like whatever this guy's name is, just in here like playing a tune with like a flute or something. Make it like more realistic. Make it like more like dedicated. Make it more like real, which is the same thing as realistic. I don't know why I said dedicated, but whatever. I just really want to see like what they could do with their full potential if they had like a huge like movie budget, you know, like billions of dollars poured into it. Like, right? And sure, it took them like 3 years or whatever to like make the game, or maybe 5, depending on like when they actually started working on it. And I think they actually started working on it when Dark Souls 3 was like at the end of its life cycle, and they were probably working on Sekiro when Dark Souls 3 released, which is probably why it came out earlier. But I also want New Game Plus not to be the same boring, we go through the same stuff over and over again, and like let's say, because I think we know that there's like different areas, like different like realms or whatever that we start off in, like Demon Souls is realms 1 through 6, right? Let's say, for example, we start out in like New Game Plus, we start out in you know, the beginning like tier world. New Game Plus, we can get a rod gem for those anyway. But like New Game Plus, you start out like a level, you know, higher or whatever. You start in the next level, and then by like New Game Plus 7, you start in like the end game. You know what I'm saying? I want stuff like that. Like, can we do that? Or like, yeah, can we change up bosses? Can we like do something like that? Can we add our own custom bosses? Because, dude, stuff like that would be way easier now. Like doing like an all like end game boss run, like, you know, new game, like not New Game Plus, just new game. Like, that would be crazy. Like, of course it would already say like, oh, you've already beaten this game on like 1 profile. Do you want to do like a new game boss rush or something like that, or like a new boss rush? I don't know why I did that. Oh, I have my shield out. That's funny. I thought I was dual handing this the whole time. But yeah, I want to see like them like take steps and be like risky. because like the Soul series, like just from like this alone, right? People turning in the trees with like their rib cage out and like, you know, them praying to the sky. Like that's pretty morbid and graphic, right? Can we get some like, you know, actual like morbid and graphic stuff? Like what was that one boss from Dark Souls 2 where all like the humans were like stuffed together and like, you know, legs and arms were like puffing out in like the worst area too. It was in the hole. I don't remember. I just fought him recently too, because I'm still trying to beat Dark Souls 2 because I'm so frustrated with it. I can't. But yeah, can we have like more bosses like that, or maybe like just like disformed like figures? Like, for example, Dark Souls 3 is rated M. It really shouldn't be. It's rated probably teen plus at most. Like, let's be real. Like, the only thing is probably the backstabs, and that's about it. Nothing else really like is like gory or like stuff like that. Which, to be fair, I don't really like gore. I can't handle like Mortal Kombat stuff. I just can't. I don't like it. But I like stuff from like the Bloodborne series. Like, you saw that boss that like came from the moon and dropped down into the sky. Like, I want stuff like that. I want like, you know, horrid like, you know, imaginations. That's what I want. I want like this to be a fantasy world. I want, you know, stuff that no human can possibly think of put into the game and go like, oh my gosh, that is terrifying. I'm gonna fight that. I'm gonna beat that. And when I do, it's going to be freaking amazing. And its special attacks are going to be calling lightning from the sky that, like, splits off into, like, another version of itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just crazy stuff like that. I want to see. But we saw, like, that ghost deer, or, like, thing, or whatever, that looked like it was from, like, Norse mythology. That, you know, was, like, flying through the air with like souls around it. That was pretty freaking cool. But still, I don't know. I just want like more. You know what I'm saying? I want like them to go mythical to the max. Like, you want to see like drakes, dragons, and wyverns, and freaking hydras. Boom, there you go. Like, we're not just dealing out one, like, flying beast, we're dealing out all of them. You want chimeras? Cool, here you go. Like, dude, could you imagine a chimera boss as, like, a DLC boss? That would be insane. Its tail would, like, spew poison, and, like, its head would, like, spew flames since it's a lion. And, like, its tail's a snake. And I might be getting mixed up with what a chimera is, but you know what I'm saying. And maybe it summons, like, lightning from its horns or whatever. Or, maybe, like, okay, isn't there, like, another, like, elemental thing that's, like, plasma? That's, like, hotter than, fire and lightning? Like, isn't the sun made of plasma, right? Can we just have, like, plasma shooting from its horns and it's, like, electrified fire? Like, that would be sick! Like, imagine fighting that, right? That would be crazy! Like, there are just so many ideas I have for, like, the series with, like, monsters. Like, not only taking inspiration from, like, Monster Hunter World, but, like, other stuff I've seen in general that is all, like, mythical accurate and stuff like that. Or, like, you can relate it to mythical stuff. Like, it would just be so cool. Like, right? Like, imagine fighting, like, the 9-headed Hydra or something from whatever, from, like, the Hercules mythology, right? And its, like, head grows back. You know, that could be, like, it has, like, 1 and 2 phases, right? And then it becomes the same with, like, the Ape Guardian boss from Sekiro. You know, you kill it, it flashes the, good job, you did it. Great, good hero, continue on. Nope, it gets back up, regrows, like, 12 of its heads. Be amazing. And then it'll keep killing you, like, over and over again. And you can't kill it until you get a certain item. That would be cool. And of course, players would have no idea walking into that for the first time. So every time it's just going to keep getting back up. And every time you beat it, it's just going to keep getting back up. It'll be the ultimate troll, bro. Oh, you have to deal with its first and second phase 3 times? Get back up again? Oh, you're out of Estus or whatever healing item? Too bad. Like, bro. I could just imagine, like, the things that they could do. Which would be, like, crazy. But, nah. They're probably not going to. Which is a shame. I think, though, what I want, out of everything else, out of, like, all of it, the one thing I want, the one thing that would make this game complete, that no Dark Souls game has done that fast, actually have a mirror boss fight with yourself. Like, remember the Mirror Knight? What if, like, instead of, like, that one grunt popping out of the mirror, it pops out another variation of what you're wearing, what you look like, and what you're using. And all of your stats to boot as well. And you have to fight that as, like, the second phase boss. Like, when the Mirror Knight goes down or whatever, its shield, like, someone, like, and its shield, like, flips over like this or whatever to show, like, for the cinematic, you know, effect or whatever. It starts banging on the thing, and then, like, its hand comes out all bloodied and whatever. Then it finally, like, crawls out of there, and it appears to be you. That would be freaking awesome. Like, there's so many things I just want from this game. But I know, no matter, like, what I want, it's gonna be great regardless. And I'm just hoping for, like, DLC standards, right? It's gonna be, like, you know, like, we can actually send, like, community stuff from what we want. Like, can you imagine? Because, like, I might get a Twitter account just for that. Like, if they post something like that, I might just go like, bro, actual mirror boss fight, you know, character has all our stats, has all our gear, has all our weapons, stuff like that. Can switch between, like, you know, 3 of them freely. Can use all types of stuff, like magic, faith, whatever we collected. Like, bro, that would be awesome. It'd be so freaking cool. I want it to happen so bad. I want it to happen so bad. I'm gonna level up and upgrade my weapon after this, or did I already do that? Hold on. I already did that. I'm probably just gonna level up after this then. I can't believe I've been here that long that I've leveled up, like, another time. This is ridiculous. I've been here for, like, what, 10 minutes? Trying to find, like, the drop rate is trash. I'm gonna just, well, let's continue on, but I know for a fact I'm gonna get wrecked by the Lich. But I said I wouldn't stop until I actually got to the Abyss Watchers. But then again, how long this taking, I might stop at the priest or whatever in the cathedral. But yeah, I'm so, like, hyped for this game. I see so many possibilities that could be done. Especially, like, let's say they have, like, an Easter egg weapon, right? And it's, like, a lightsaber. Or, like, a plasma saber, if you want to, like, get non-copyright up in here. But, you know, or maybe something like a mythical weapon, like, Mistletoe, or, oh, what's the name? What's the name of the weapon? Masamune, or, like, that's a guy, not a sword, but it's been, he's been named after a sword multiple times. Raijinto, or, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, a bunch of mythical weapons that, you know, you see, like, Excalibur, like, I want, like, an Easter egg weapon just after that, and it's, like, super overpowered, right? Of course, you can only use it during the boss fight, because, you know, that's not gonna be, like, something you actually get. And maybe, like, the Excalibur turns into, the, like, the Moonlight Greatsword or whatever. You know, like, a lesser version. Something like that. Or maybe, like, Caliburn, because Excalibur turned into Caliburn, and there's been, like, other variations where they're, like, 2 swords, and one's fake, one's real, whatever. But, yeah, you can turn... Okay, I ran out of stamina, but... But, yeah, you can turn, like, Excalibur into Caliburn or something like that, and you can turn, like the Moonlight Greatsword from like the Holy Moonlight Greatsword into like the Moonlight Greatsword. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want mythical weapons as well. That would be crazy. Can you imagine like a mythical spear or whatever? Or like maybe we have like a trident. Like, that would be sick. I just want a lot of stuff, bro. I know this is a lot, but I want a lot of stuff. Like, I can just like imagine like what they can do, and it kind of gets me down, but it like hypes me up a lot to like what they could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, always think like the best for like each game and like what they can do, and then when they don't do it, I get like down a lot and I just stop playing the game in general. Like with Xenoverse, for example, I'm like, bro, they can do so many things with these transformations, like moves. They can have like cutscene, like ultimates and stuff like that. Never came, never happened, and I just got like super down. And I just like stopped playing it pretty much, and I'm like, I'm done. No more buying DLCs. What's the point of supporting this game if they're just like gonna be lazy? You know what I'm saying? But of course, you know, then again, you had the whole like virus situation happen, which, yeah, but then again, Xenoverse has been going on for like, you know, multiple years, and they still have barely done anything. Dodge. I hate this weapon. I know, every time I do it, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna attack. Then I realize when it attacks that, yeah, it's not the attack you were hoping for. Nah. Alright. Yeah. I don't know if you guys drop anything, but still. Yeah, but I'm like, this would be so sick, you know, like this happened, and then it doesn't happen. I'm like super down, trot about it. Which is one thing I hope they do, is that do what Skyrim did and have like, you know, a mods tab. Because let's be real, and I think all like game developers should do this at like the end of the game's life cycle, due to the fact like it can keep the community alive and going. Yes, but I think I only have, oh hey. But like it could keep the community alive and going. But I also think it would like hurt the devs and like hurt the game itself in the process. Because, well, yeah, I think they should only put it on like, oh yeah, mod mode only, or like, you know, or like, you know, you only get like matched with people with mods or something like that. But then again, it would also kind of ruin like the PvP genre, because you know someone's gonna figure out a glitch where like, oh yeah, these people aren't using mods, but you know I am, and I can just like freely like roam around and like, you know, with my mods and like kill people. You know someone's gonna find out a glitch with that like sooner or later. It happens all the time, which is why they probably should put it at the end of the life cycle. But then again, it's like, if they put it in general, you know something either good or bad is going to happen. And it's probably a mixture of both, because you know they're probably going to improve the game and add a lot of cool stuff, maybe even like new areas, if like someone, you know, spends their time on it like a lot. But you know, majority of it is going to be bad if someone like finds out like a glitch or something. I didn't level up. I said I was going to, but I got a Titanite shirt, and I was like, whatever. I don't want steel soldier helms. I don't know why I attacked. I don't know why I rolled. I don't know why I risked my life for that. But yeah, I'm like, there's so many things that they can do, but I know for a fact the game's gonna be like not as far as my imagination would like lead it to believe, pretty much. And I'm gonna be especially down if there are some weapons that are just completely useless. like the spear and whip, for example. Like, people aren't gonna use them. People just aren't gonna, like, play with them. Because they're gonna favor, like, the, you know, basic long sword that swings and hits everything in its, like, general direction. Like I showed with the, short sword or whatever. Like, you know, I really want, like, the game to just, like, be amazing. Because I know George R. R. Martin's on it, and so is it Miyazaki? I think it's Miyazaki. I'm pretty sure it's Miyazaki. But yeah, the creator of Dark Souls is on it as well, and I'm like, this could be amazing, but, you know, every game has its flaws, especially like 10 out of 10 games, right? Like, for instance, Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man PS4 from Insomniac. That game was amazing storytelling-wise, and the combat and the movement was, like, amazing. The problem was the combat itself, it was too easy. On Ultimate, all you had to do was get battle focus, punch them up in the air, shoot them with the webs, drag them back down, instantly they're done, and then, by the way, you get all your battle focus, so if you have 2 finishers stocked up, finisher 1, finisher 2, finisher 1, finisher 2, finisher 1, finisher 2. That's what, like 4 or 2, 4, 6, like, finishers, so 6 guys down immediately, and then, again, as I said, you, like, you know, punch a guy up, and then, of course, auto combo track, so you punch him again, you're up in the air, shoot him with the webs, and then hold triangle, throw him back down, and then he's immediately stuck on the ground. So, you know, he's out of the combat pretty much. So the only real problems were, like, the heavies. But then again, the heavies weren't really a problem since the dodge system was like Arkham, so all you had to do was wait for the perfect dodge window, then it was slow down time, then all you had to do was, like, beat up everybody when time was slowing down, so... Yeah, it wasn't hard. And then Miles had the same problem, where all you had to do was, like, use gadgets as well, and use your, like, electricity powers, like Venom powers, over and over again, which, you know, wasn't really a problem. And you want to know how easy, like, Spider-Man's combat was? If you, like, go into the game and use the web bomb, right, and, like, you, come from the sky, land down hard, I forgot what the move is, and then you hit them with the web bomb while they're all down on the ground, instantly that whole, like crime progress, done. They're all stuck to walls or on the ground. And it happens all the time. And if they're not, just use impact webs, and then they're likely to hit something. And if they're not, just switch really fast to the basic web, and then they're, like, you know, stuck on the ground, and that's it. Like, the combat's just stupidly easy. Which is why I have a problem with, like, most games today. I'm like, they can improve or make the combat better, but they just, like, intend not to. This is gonna take forever. I've been here for, like, 20 minutes, and I've got 10,000 souls. I've already upgraded it one. Okay, is there another place in... I didn't get the shard anyway, I need that. I didn't get the, Estus shard, or whatever. But I'm pretty sure there's, like, a little discovery item thing that you can pick up in that area, which is a Titanite shard. I'm, like, 90% sure. Oh, sorry. But yeah, and I think my main hope for more games coming down the future is that they'll actually try, because it's the same thing with movies too. Movies generally nowadays are, like, terrible, like, awful, like, good lord, why did you make this? Like, that's how bad they are. Like, for instance, pretty much any movie with, like, a female lead, like, no offense, but those are just bad. Like, for real. Like, I like female leads in general, right? Like, because I liked Ripley. Ripley was amazing, and the one chick from, like, the Riddick saga. Riddick? Is that his name? I think that's his name, Riddick. It's a weird name to pronounce, but yeah, like that one chick from the Riddick saga, like those two were amazing. Not only that, who else? I know there's one more I'm forgetting, and I always forget her, and I don't know why I always forget her, but I do. I can't remember. I'm trying. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names, as I said before. That's... No, I don't want that. I don't want that either. Okay. Reinforce, yes. A lot, just to make sure. Alright. Yeah, but, like, those two chicks, even though, like, Riddick was, like, the main, like, you know, like, character, right? That chick was still, like, a main side character, because, you know, there's a difference between, like, main character and main side character. And it normally, like, involves, like, groups of, like, different people. Like, for example, Justice League, right? We all know that, like, everybody's a main character, like Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter. You know, we all know they're the main characters. But the two main characters that everybody's worried about is Batman and Superman. Like, especially in, like, a Superman film or whatever, you know, you have, like, Lois Lane. That's who it was, Lois Lane. Like, Lois Lane and Superman are, like, you know, like, main characters, but Lois Lane is a main side character. She's more of a supporting role to Superman, but she still has a great part in the film, you know what I'm saying? But she's still amazing, like, for real. Of course, there are some modern interpretations of Lois Lane that I hate. I, like, hate really badly. Especially when they're, like, race-swapping characters. Like, did you know that Jimmy Olsen, from, like, the Supergirl series, he's not black, he's actually a white redhead. Same thing with Barry Allen. I don't know why they're doing that. It's pretty weird to me. It's like, again, changing, like, Batman's and Superman's race. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, yeah, they're characters. Why would you, like... if they're from a different universe, or, like, a different, like, timeline, that makes sense. But if you're just, like, changing them to change them in, like, the main timeline, that's cruel. And I think that was the same problem they had with Star Wars as well, which I love Star Wars, by the way. Like, I'm a prequel fan to the, like, max, because that's what I grew up with. I grew up with 1, 2, the entire Clone Wars saga, and then I grew up with 3, and 3 literally broke my heart, bro. I love that film so much, and it's so good. I don't care what anybody says about the prequels. They are, like, masterpieces in my point of view. And Padme was, like, amazing. Yeah, I love her, too. Padme is awesome. And so was Princess Leia and a bunch of other... Ow! Ow! Did you just poise through my... Not cool, bro. Not cool. I think you guys dropped Titanite shards. But, yeah, so was, like, Princess Leia and all that. But as soon as, like, the sequel trilogy came around, I hated that. Like, there were so many better characters and, like, just the prequels alone that, like, make Rey look terrible, or any other female character in, like, the sequel saga terrible. Like, Rose, honestly, is the worst offender, and she's probably only the second offender to Finn. There it is, I knew it. But I need 4, so it doesn't really matter. Like, Finn's character was bad. Like, no offense, like, to John Boyega, who played him, like, very good. Like, I will admit, he was dealing what he had, like, dealing the cards he had, but Finn was bad, bro. Finn was a terrible character. They did nothing with him, like, at all. There was so much, like, missed potential. Like, at first they were, like, making him into a Jedi, then, like, nah, scratch that. They're making him into, like, a war hero, right? And then they did... and he was going to sacrifice himself, and then Rose got in the way, all to Professor Love, which he only, like, met him, like, what, 2 battles ago? Which, my dad's argument for this is, like, well, war, like, times are tough, and, like, you know, you want to let all your emotions out frequently, and, like, bro, you literally just met him, like, 2 battles ago, which is basically probably, like, 2 days ago, that's crazy. It was like the same thing with like the Frozen like character with like Anna and whatever that prince's name is. I don't care. I'm gonna like watch that once just because like it was a family like movie or whatever. But yeah, it's like, bro, Rose met like Finn like 2 days ago, and she like falls head over heels with him. Like, why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, in fact, I would have preferred Rose's sister, who actually, like, you know, made a noble sacrifice or whatever. Like, can you imagine if Rose's sister, like, didn't, like, you know, die in, like, the first raid? But then, you know, as she was already, like, you know, injured or whatever from that, and she had no way of recovering, she, like, sacrificed herself to stop, like, the blast or whatever. Which, like, you know... There's so many things that the sequel trilogy did wrong, and the whole reason why they did it wrong is we found out later is that they didn't have a plan or whatever. Which, honestly, if you're going into a movie, what am I doing? What am I doing? Actually, I can just get Hendrik to help me with the boss, can I? Or does he disappear? I think I remember him disappearing. Not only that, he'll attack every enemy on the way. I still need Titanite shards. I at least want to get my second upgrade so I can actually do some damage. So, yeah, I'm like, if you go into like a movie or a game without a plan, it's gonna flop. Like, I don't know why they did that actually. Like, they could have waited until after they got the license, which, okay, they did, you know what I'm saying? But they could have waited, like, a few years and, like, actually made a script to, like, you know, like, do the movie, which, the first one, I'm like, alright, it's, like, copying, like, literally 4, like, it's literally copying 4. Like, you meet your main hero on a desert planet, they escape the desert planet, meet a smuggler, then the smuggler goes into like a cantina or whatever, get some information. Of course, some of those events are out of order. Then they meet like, you know, the resistance later on, and then they go like fight the Death Star, blow up the Death Star, blah blah blah, and then they meet a Jedi along the way. You see what I'm saying? It literally like copies like 4. Not only that, they like beat the like main antagonist. It copies 4, like probably down to like slightly moving plot lines, but it still like copies 4. 7 does. And then I was like, all right, that makes sense. They're just trying to build up nostalgia to make like, you know, the rest of like the trilogy, you know, amazing, right? Nope, they copied the entire like first trilogy. Like, literally everything is copied. It's ridiculous. If you go back and look at all the films, every major plot point is copied from the original trilogy. That's how bad it is. Like, it's weird. Like, here's some new planet. It's covered in white. Funny thing is, it's salt, not snow. Like, you see what I mean? Like, copy my homework, but don't copy it too much. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what happened there. And then, at the end, it really ticked me off with, Rey Skywalker. I'm like, bro, no. No. Skywalker name was earned through, like, multiple trials and tribulation. You just got it because you defeated some one guy and one enemy. Like, nah. I remember when Luke had to, like, you know, do, like, a one-handed handstand with Yoda on his back, and then, like, fight his inner demons in, like, a cave to, like, get the Skywalker name. And then Anakin Skywalker, which is probably the best character in the entire series, had to go through constant war battles and, like, see death and destruction daily, pretty much, since he was a general on the front lines, to, like, get that title. And then after Rise, he realized it wasn't worth it, all the war and stuff he was thought through, so he, like, killed everyone around him, pretty much. Even his, like, true love, which was Padme. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it, but hey. Like, the film's been out for, like, forever now. Like, the first 6, at least. You should know this by now. If you haven't, that's a quick film synopsis right there. But still, it's like, why are you making just, like, bad films and games in general? Like, when you know you can do more. And sometimes there is just, like, bad story writing. Like, one character being stupidly overpowered, and then, you know, like, they're like, oh my gosh, yeah, you're so overpowered, stuff like that, and them, like, not actually helping. They're just like, yeah, you're overpowered, cool, like, you know, like, any regular, like, fan fiction, pretty much. And that's, now that I think about it, that's pretty much what the sequel trilogy is. It was a fan fiction. Like, no offense, but that's what it was. Like, especially the whole romanticizing of, like, Rey's and Kylo's, like, abuse. It was weird. I think that person has some issues. Whoever, like, wrote that. Because that was some weird, like, stuff I was getting off of that. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't really like talking about this, but, I think it needs to be said as well. Some of the movies and stuff are just, like, crappy nowadays. And they're all, like, trying to support some political agenda, even if it's, like, left or right, you know, center, non-whatever. I don't stand with any of them. I don't care. Because I'm like, bro, you're all having, like, some motive that you want to, like, accomplish. I'm like, I don't stand with it. Because I know that motive is probably, like, you know, furthering your own agenda, which I don't like. That's why I don't like politics that much. I really don't. I hate it very much. And I'm so sick of, like, everybody back and forth of right and left trying to be like, I'm right, no, I'm right, and all this crap. I'm sick of it. I really am. And I don't like saying these stuff, but I think it has to be said as well. Which honestly isn't a great way to start your audience off anyway. I shouldn't be saying this stuff. But I think to know where, like, I stand as a person and have people, like, respect me as a person, I think I should, like, say what I feel. Because I know some people, like, the way they get their audience is mostly to lie to them and not be straight up with them. Especially, like, big content creators in general. They will, like, they won't say anything, like, political or choose any sides on anything, no matter how small of a, like, a thing it is. And I'll be like, why? Like, yeah, sure, it's your channel, you can do whatever you want, and I don't believe that everybody has to, like, say what they're, like, based on, you know, because it's their platform, they can do whatever the heck they want. You know, they don't need to say, like, oh, it's because you're an influencer that you need to, like, speak out about this. Like, nah. If I'm going to say something, I'm going to say, like, whatever I want to, and I'm going to say it how I, like, see it. Like, if you look ugly, I'm going to tell you straight up you look ugly. Like, no offense, but that's just the kind of person I am. Like, if you're fat, you're fat. I'm just going to tell you straight up. Like, I'm like, working out recently. Like, I realized, yeah, I'm fat. I should probably work out as well. Like, there's just so many things where I just don't like. Like, I don't like people being lazy, and I hate it when I'm lazy, but I keep being lazy, and I keep, like, pounding myself, like, that's out of context. I keep, you know, thinking to myself, yeah, crap. I keep thinking to myself, yeah, you really shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't, like, you know, be lazy and, like, not study or, not, like, grind or whatever. Instead, you should, like, you know, lay around and watch some TV. Like, nah. Like, I beat myself up after that. Like, I can't handle that, like, just sitting around and, like, doing nothing. Or, like, sitting around and, like constantly being lazy. I hate it. I'm like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna like do it. I think like for me in my mind, like the simple fact of enjoyment, I think of like as like a task. Like, oh, this series I really like is pretty cool, right? You know, I'm gonna like you know, watch it and like binge watch it. Me thinking that, I'm thinking like, all right, here's the schedule. Here's the like runtime of like each episode. Here's what I gotta do to like watch this in this certain amount of time and do this and do that. And like I can probably multitask by playing another game, you know, stuff like that. Or maybe like when I go to bed, I can like you know, play like Devil Survivor or something. Like and then like fall asleep playing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always think of like something as a task, like something I have to do. Like, I don't know if that's just me, but hey, whatever. And I think like a lot of reasons why I do that is because I think I need some way to like I need some way to like get myself moving, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, alright, you know, like, let's take like a page out of my life right now. I'm like, alright, this is my schedule for like YouTube, and this is my schedule for Twitch. I don't stream Sundays, but before like 5 like p.m., I can probably like watch a series or something. So I started watching, you know, The Batman on like HBO or whatever. And you know, I'm on like season 3 after like 2 days because I'm spending all my time waking up at like 12 a.m. in the like 12 p.m. in the morning, and then you know, waiting until like 5 p.m. and I eat breakfast, watch like The Batman, and then get on here and start, you know, streaming and stuff for about however long I want to, or like however like what objective I need. I need to reset. But yeah, I think like I want to be honest with like my community. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like that guy who's like you know what I'm saying, just to play games to play games. If I don't like a game, I'm not gonna play it. I don't like platformers, I'm not gonna play them. I don't like indies, I'm not gonna play them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be that guy who just like, you know, hypes on the next big thing. Like, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I don't like it. Like, it's just as simple as that. Oh my gosh! But yeah, I'm not gonna be like that guy who's like, yo, you should try this, or buy into this like currency or whatever. Like, why? That doesn't make any freaking sense. Like, I'm not gonna support it like whatever. I'm gonna obviously look into it first. I'm not gonna do like something stupid. Like, that's also what annoys me. Just like plain stupidity. I hate stupidity. Like, sure, I have my moments where I'm like, alright, don't know what like 12 times 12 is, you know what I'm saying? Because my brain is just like, bro, you really want to find out what 12 times 12 is? We're not in school anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I really just like hate common like stupidity, like doing an act and like how do I say this without like offending everybody in particular? I knew it. Like, I don't like the whole movement scenario that's going on. Like, all the movements that are going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we gotta have a movement for, like, you know, blue check marks or whatever. We gotta have a movement for, you know, every, like, region. Because, you know, they're in a bad time right now. They need, like, a movement. Like, some, like some hashtag, of course, this is just for, like, what's the word? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking again. See what I mean? Just for, like, an example. But, you know, like, an all lives matter thing. Which, I really dislike all those movements. I hate them. It's like, who cares? Yeah, we get it. This life matters. That life matters. This race matters. Like, I get it. Okay? Like, why don't you start focusing on the important things? Like, what about war? We're still stuck on that in the Middle East. No one's doing anything about that. We're so concerned about ourselves. What about people in Africa who are, like, actually starving? And, you know, what about, what the heck are you doing? What about, you know, people who, like, veterans who are getting, like, their lives and stuff taken away, like, instantly because, you know, their wife slept with, like, someone else? Or what about, you know, court cases and, like, the criminal justice system, which we are terribly failing at, by the way. No matter, like, what your skin color is or what side of the spectrum you're on, we're failing, no matter what. Like, seriously. Like, I'm so sick of all these, like, movements who are, like, things that really don't matter in the long run. Because everybody knows, like, those things as, like, basic fact. And people are like, nah, we still need a movement for it. Like, it's stupid. Why do you need that? We already know this. It's like, bro, war's bad. Hashtag war's bad. Hashtag stop all wars. Cool, you think everybody's just gonna stop war? Just like that because of your one Twitter post? No. No. We're humans, we're gonna fight over things. And it's probably gonna lead to death and destruction. It happens all the time. I don't need a hashtag to say, hey, I support this. If I'm gonna support it, I'm gonna support it my own way. And by that, it's either by talking about it, or it's gonna be in my own opinion. Like, I think there's another example I would give, but people would call me a heretic real fast. Like, for real. Which, I don't know why, because American Christians don't actually read the Bible. Like, they don't. Like, I could give an example real fast, and every, like, middle-aged, or not even middle-aged, but, like, any old-timer, pretty much. Like, anyone who grew up in, like, the 19s will give me, like, you know, something to, like, think on my mind about real fast. Call me a heretic or something. And I could say something that a lot of people do not agree with, and a lot of people still think is a thing, which I don't know why they still think is a thing, because they don't read. But I'm going to say it anyway, I don't care. The whole 666 thing, right? With, like, you know, the devil and right to that. Yeah, they're not talking about the devil in the Bible. If you actually read it, the Bible in context, which a lot of people don't do, because they think is written to them in the 21st century about the rapture and all that crap. If they actually read about the 666 thing, they're actually talking about Nero, like the emperor. They're not talking about the devil. So when everybody shows, like, the 666 thing, and they're, like, you know, having all this, like, devil signs and stuff like that, I know they're stupid, because they never actually read the passage and, like, think about what's going on there. Like, if you read, like, one of the passages where the stars fall out of their sockets and stuff like that, that's called apocalyptic writing, and they're writing to a church in Asia. I think Paul is. That he's writing to a church in Asia about the stars falling out of their sockets and stuff like that. And he's giving a thing called apocalyptic writing, which is kind of like political, like, writing influence. You know what I mean? Like, the whole donkey and the elephant, right? If you show, like, you know, a graph saying, like, the donkey and the elephant, and they're, like, you know, splitting checks or, like, robbing, like, a little kid from his lemonade stand or whatever, right? That, like that. If you show someone a picture, like that picture, from someone from, like, BC, they're not going to get that. And that's exactly what's happening to us. We don't get the stars falling out of their sockets thing, but we get the elephant and the donkey. they don't get the elephant in the donkey, but they get the stars falling out of their sockets. You see what I'm saying? Like, what he's doing is just political, like, you know, gesture, pretty much. Like, he's basically saying something bad's gonna happen to them if they don't, like, you know, something terrible's happening to them, but they'll, like, survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he's writing about. And the whole 666 thing is when Nero is invading. I think it's Israel or Jerusalem, one of the two. I can't remember. But anyway, you know, he's invading that. Broken straight story. That's kind of annoying. But he's invading that, and the whole reason the 666 thing matches up with him, and the whole, because in different translations it's 616 thing translates with that, is the whole how they used the alphabet back then. They had like a little graft or something. I know it's like in a historical museum, and I can't remember what they used it, but basically certain letters would match up to certain numbers, and Nero's full name, which I don't remember, but his full name would either go one of two ways. It would go to 666 or 616. And that's how, like, that whole, like, number appeared. So when everybody's, like, talking about 666 or 616, they're not talking about the devil. They're talking about Nero, which is hilarious. And that's something, like, most American Christians don't get. Which is why, like, most churches are failing now, mostly for the fact they're not teaching. They're pretty much putting in their own political spectrum on it, which is why I hate politics. Like, there's just a lot of things that I do not like, and about America, or like any like belief in particular. I think the only reason I probably stayed with Christianity in the first place is because he's helped me personally, God, that being. But still, again, all of that to say this, I'm the type of guy who's going to be like, yeah, I don't care what you think. I don't care what, you know, you believe in. I'm going to look at you as a human person, and if you can't look at me as a human person, then we have a problem. That's pretty much what I'm going to say. Like, I have my beliefs, you have your beliefs, I don't care. Like, sure, you believe in a different God, that's cool. You, like, are on the left, or you on the right, you're on, like, you know, the center, you, like, somewhere in the distance, I don't care. You like pineapple on pizza. I don't care. That's completely your opinion. No matter how much I'll disagree and hate you because you like pineapple on pizza. I don't care. It's your taste buds, bro. Like, it's your taste. I don't care. Anybody's welcomed. I don't care who you are. We've all had stuff. We've all had past. We've all had thoughts and opinions, bro. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think I am. That's cool. Be yourself, bro. That should be my slogan. Be yourself. I don't care. I don't care if they spin that anyway. You gonna burn this last guy, bro? Hello? Oh my gosh. I've got the 10,000 souls again. For real. But yeah, like, be yourself, bro. I don't care. Like, do whatever you want. I might disagree with you in some areas, and you might like some things I don't like the sequel trilogy from Star Wars, for example. But be yourself, bro. I don't care. Like, you might like it because that's what you grew up with. Cool. But I know opinions and, like, thoughts can change. Like, I'm obviously not gonna force you to, like, change your thoughts in a process like most people do, and especially most Christians. But yeah, I just want, like, you to, like, be yourself. I don't care. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Obviously, if it, like, abides in the law. But you know what I'm saying. Like, do whatever the heck you want. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, you can be the most disformed, alienated, like, person on the face of the earth. I'll be like, alright, let's get to know you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Because you probably just, like, you know, you're probably just you, and I don't like you. You know, people have preferences. I don't like you. Maybe, I don't know. But then again, I haven't talked to you yet as a person, so I don't know. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, be yourself, bro. I don't care. Like, when you're going on first dates, bro, yeah, be yourself. Because let's be real, you're gonna spend your whole life with that person. So if you're putting up lies immediately, like when you meet them, you're gonna be putting up a whole lot of lies in your marriage. And that's why marriages are failing also today too. So the worst advice you can give somebody is not to be themselves when they're on their date. Also, advice too, body count matters. Like, for real. Especially if you're like a guy and you're meeting a woman, body count matters. Of course, I won't get into that. And I think the most intelligent people can understand why that matters, and people who disagree with that, they can disagree with that. I don't care. What? Excuse me? How? How did you miss? Bro, does this weapon hate me? No, I feel like I just need to get that off my chest. I'm sorry if I was like ranting the entire time. And I'm still going without another Titanite shard. But yeah, I'm very sorry if I was ranting. I know some people will listen to that in full, and some people just won't. But I hope people will actually like listen to me and like be themselves, because I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you like or dislike. We're all different. We're all human, though. So the only thing I want to do is like protect the human race, pretty much. And the only way to protect the human race is people to be themselves. Because we're so stuck up trying to be someone else, or trying to be like this social media star. Hey, finally, thank God. Yeah, we're so trying to like, you know, be this social media star. We see the problem after we become famous and how bad it is about being the social media star and trying to appeal to everybody. But we don't realize that, like, in the first place, which is pretty much why, like, a lot of things happen that shouldn't happen. This is probably also a reason why I don't look into a lot of celebrities. It's because celebrities are kind of like idols. They kind of like poison the mind and brainwash a lot of people. Like, especially if you look up the rap like stuff, like any like rapping to do with like anything pretty much. It's always about girls, money, cars, like, and constant cursing and like all this crap, and like I don't like it. It's like, bro, I don't need all that. In fact, when you think about it, in the scheme of life, all of that eventually fades away. Cars rust. Money is obviously spent. Girls, there'll be plenty of fish in the sea. So it really don't matter which one you pick. Unless you like actually try to like have a relationship with a person, which most people don't tend to do. I don't know. Enough of the ranting, gosh. I also get on these like ranting tinges a lot. No, I only have 3? Oh! Alright, I'm gonna go fight the boss. I don't care. Go fight the boss. But yeah, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of like putting on a fake smile. If you're sad, you're sad. If you want to cry, you want to cry. I don't care how big of a man you are. Truth is, life's crap. Honestly, I had one thing said to me, that life was hell. And if war is hell, then life is a constant battlefield. So you need to pick yourself up and stop crying. Which, the last part I don't agree with. I think, yeah, there are some things where, Yeah, you need to grieve. You need to, like, cry and be sad over it. Oh, that was dumb. There's a dog right behind me, isn't there? Yep, I can hear him. Oh, he just teleports to me. But yeah, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, he's right. I'm done with this. Like, I'm so sick of, like, trying to put on a face for everybody and try to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I know that from a fact I'm not perfect. Okay, do you attack me? If you do, I'm going to be kind of annoying. Just don't hit me. I was right. Alright. Run into the boss room. But yeah, I'm so sick of, like, people putting on fake faces, and I think a lot of people are. So I just want to be myself. Like, of course, like, I want encouragement too. Like, okay, how much damage am I doing? Not enough. Let's get 4 stabs off. Yeah, I just want to be myself, bro. I really hate it when someone's, like, putting on a persona and not, like, trying to be themselves. And of course, in some situations, it's, like, funny, or it's, like, for the content, it makes sense. Like, you know, they're, you know, like, being toxic on purpose or something like that. You know, for views and clickbait and stuff like that. I get that. But I'm not that type of guy to where I'm like, oh, bro, it's all for the views. 3 AM, don't call this number, you know what I'm saying? Dang it. Well, at least he's at half health. Yeah, like, don't call, like, this number at 3 AM in the morning, or else, like, this might happen. Like, I hate that so much. I think everybody does, though. Get out of here. What the... That does so much damage, but nothing else does. Bro, could you not? Alright, almost dead. I think I only needed 1 upgrade. What? Oh, you're the real one? No! I didn't want you to be the real one. Yo, okay. Just gonna do this real quick. Alright. No way! Oh, come on. No, 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 alright. What? I didn't even see that, bro. Ah, nice, alright. I think I should be fine if I just, like, stay over here. Why is she behind you? Why are you right here? Yo, run and hit tactics? Hey, you're dead. You're dead. Alright, I already needed 1 upgrade. Whew, second try. Thank God. That's a pain to deal with. Alright. Let's move on. But yeah, I think that's enough of that topic. Long story short, I'm going to be myself, you be yourself, we both had different opinions, that's cool. Oh my, oh, okay. I thought I just fell off the map. Twinkling Titanite. Alright, what are we dealing with? YouTube. Okay, actually, I forgot I had this. I was running around. Completely forgot. Okay, does the magic beat out? Only in fire, which is what we're going to need for Abyss Watchers, since we're done with magic. But then again, it weighs too much. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can probably replace it with this, though. Maybe? Nope. It weighs the same, doesn't it? 3.1? No? Wait. Why does it give me the same weight? Or did it? Slightly better. I need more vitality. Gosh. I mean, this is the best I can do, actually. Alright. Don't mind me. I said don't mind me. They won't cross the bridge. I'm good. You know what? Let's start talking about the things I love. I love JRPGs. I love Dark Souls. I love Persona. I love Fire Emblem Awakening. That's my favorite game, Fire Emblem Awakening. That got me through a lot of patches, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna move past you, don't mind me. The real threat are the dogs. Not the dogs, bro. Oh yeah, confession time. I got hit by an arrow. Yeah, if you don't know what that's about, I said I had a sixth sense to dodging arrows. Got hit by twice. Yeah, see, teleporting dogs. Yo, could you deal with this real quick? Guess not. I mean, I got 12,000 souls, kinda wanna spend them, don't mind me. Oh, I can go straight to the DLC. What the? Hi, you're not supposed to be in here. Yeah, KO, could you, like... Not yet, buddy. Not yet. Not yet. Alright. Yeah. Fire Emblem Awakening is my favorite game. Like, I love that game to death, bro. Okay. I don't know how to do Secret's questline, actually. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thanks. Alright. Don't. Okay, why are the things on fire anyway? Like, they're permanently on fire. Like, they're daggers. I don't get that. Like, in Dark Souls 1, they drink Estus. So, shouldn't, like, when they use their fire thing, it should, like, go out eventually? I don't get that. Yeah, if I had to recommend any game, though, it would probably be Persona 3, Fire Emblem Awakening, and Dark Souls 3. It would be those three games. Because those three games are amazing. But I know some people won't get the full experience for, like, Dark Souls 3. And I don't want them to look up guides, so probably Dark Souls, like, in general, like, 1. I don't want to put it into Vitality, but the game's giving me no other choice. But then again, I need stamina because I keep running out of it. The grind is going to be nothing but to get everything to 25, and then dexterity and faith to like 50, maybe 60, one of the two. Even though faith getting to 60 is probably going to take me New Game Plus. Which I don't know if I should do New Game Plus. I don't believe the Soul of the Crystal Sage gives me anything. Hold on. It's a rapier and a spell, if I remember correctly. Oh my gosh. Happen upon any twisted souls. Thrusting sword. Okay, that's another thing. An Elden Ring? I want rapiers. It's this thrusting sword. It's a rapier. It even says rapier in the title. Can we please have a rapier class and a scythe class? Like, that's all I want. That's all I want. All I want. Like, I will give up the, like, all the mythical things I said besides the, like, mirror boss fight just for, like, a rapier and, like, a scythe class that actually has, like, a move set and has an actual backstab. Like, I will give all the mythical creatures I set up for that just for, like, those 3 things, bro. I don't even know why I'm leveling up. I know I have to be, like, over 7,000. Oh, no. 10,000 now. Yoink. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Or you. Or you. Or you. Are you? Or you? Maybe just one, just in case. You. Murray, Harold, Claret, Lothar. Don't need you because I have these. I could sell the Flynn's ring because I'm never gonna lower my equip load. But then again, I don't like selling rings. I just don't because you can never get them again. Even like in New Game Plus, you just can't. Like, reinforce, spear. I forgot I had that. 9. Alright. Also, I wish repairing was more of a thing. Like, for instance, every time we go to the bonfires, right? We're constantly repairing our weapons. Not only that, unlike in Dark Souls 2, repairing weapons is like not a thing. Like, we don't repair weapons in Dark Souls 3, or 1 for that matter. Because you just go to the bonfire and they're instantly repaired. I would like Dark Souls 2, like, durability mechanic. Just from that. Even though it would be kind of annoying, it'd also be, like, kind of like, what's the word? Like, more realistic. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. It would be, like, more realistic on my end. Or that end. Blech. My end, that doesn't make any sense. Do I have a bone shard? No, I don't. I know that I can get one, though. If I go to the DLC, I don't think there's any spears there. I'm gonna have to fight Frida. And if I ever go to the second DLC, Gale is never gonna become my partner in the first DLC. So the Frida boss fight's gonna be a lot harder, and especially with the spear, I don't want to mess that up. So I'm gonna keep Gale's my partner. Kale. I get it. Stop. I'm not done with this game yet. I don't know how to start Secret's quest line, though. I need to look that up. Especially after I'm done. I'm gonna get, like, all the bonfire stuff, pretty much. Oh, wait. I didn't kick down the ladder. I'm gonna need a torch. I also like the areas to be more darker, so, like, holding up a torch actually, like, you know, helps. Yep, didn't kick down the ladder. Yeah, just don't mind me passing by. Like, I remember in Dark Souls 2, like, at least the original version, they are doing nothing against me. That's probably why they have bleed. Ow. There's 3 of you, since when? I thought there was only 1. I've never been down here that much. But yeah, I remember in Dark Souls 2, everything was super dark. So you, like, had to carry a torch around. I want that to come back. Hey, Titanite Shard! You come back. Oh, no. No! And you're behind me! Oh! Well, I should have took care of that. Yo, like, chill out. What? Hey. Yo, what am I doing? Am I just running around? Also, why are they chasing me this far? For real? Is it up here? It is. What is this? Another Titanite shard, nice. I forgot that those were there. Alright, let's try this again. What was I saying? What was it saying before I stopped? I don't remember. Bro, my short-term memory is like garbage. But my long-term memory is amazing. Unless that does like anything to do with like math or like school in general. Couldn't. I'm gonna take this, don't mind me. I don't need that. But hey, if I was a quality build, I'd probably use that. Yo, back up off. Back up off. Good thing they didn't throw up on me, that would have been a problem. Hey, how's it going? Don't mind me. There's not even anything down there. Take that, take that. Goodbye. I can sell all this stuff later. Oh no. Why are you here? Alright, I'm fine. Guy on bridge. Already helped the giant. Just checking all my bases. Hi. He doesn't follow me, if I remember correctly, but this witch lady does. Oh no, you do. Yoink. Repair powder. Large hole. Large hole. Are you still here? No, there you are. Yeah, I'm just gonna kick down the ladder, so don't mind me. After I get this. Yeah, also wish great shields were lighter, so we can carry them more often. Because great shields are useless as well. Same thing with like spears. Really ain't that viable. I mean, I don't think anything's truly useless, but there are a lot of stuff that really isn't viable until like late game. And I mean like very late game. Same thing with like spears. Spears really aren't that viable until like late game. I forgot you're here. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore you real quick and run past all this. I like how the torch is on my back as well. Ow. Yo, just like, don't pay attention to me, alright? You pop out. You miss. Ayo, lady, chill out. Alright, none of you can hit me. Oh yeah, I forgot there's two. Yo. Die. Oh. I apologize. Yo, psych. Oh no, I forgot. Don't do it. Alright. Good. Elevator. Shortcut. Hi! I can't see you! Okay, now that's just... Bro, I've increased poise. How are you going through that? I mean, then again, it only helps me. It doesn't, like, stagger him, so what am I saying? Alright, is there anything... I remember slightly that there's something back here. Nope. I remember there was an item there. Whatever. Hey, Gale. Yoink. No. Use selected. Okay, I don't know why they changed that either. When it says use, I think it should be like use both of them. But whatever. Back to the Firelight Shrine. Oh. I want to get dexterity up. Yep, how many do I need? 10,000 again. I could buy embers, but I like don't die. Upgrade! Hooray! Finally! Now I need 6 more. Why'd I pull out my... Oh, because I... Yeah, but see, like, in areas like this, right? Imagine if, like, you had your game settings, like, dark, and you're just, like, walking through... Like, imagine the old lady's not there, and you're just walking through, like, stuff like this, right? Just, like, areas like this. Waiting for, like, the next enemy to, like, who's on the wall, like, right here, to pop right behind you, or, like, hanging off the ledge right here. You see what I'm saying? Like... Such cool stuff. Like I want it to be like dark and like mysterious. Like some area. I know there's an area in the trailer where like they're in a cave system and we have to go through like the statue's eye or whatever. Like in the trailer, because they explained that in like the interview or whatever. That you have to go through like some statue's eye and then you go into like a whole like other like section. And I just want like the area to be super dark. So when like you're lighting up a torch like that, it just like the color just bounces off and like, you know, it looks like really nice. Even like if you're just holding it like this or like this, it'd be really good. And especially since like in PS5, you know, next gen, it's gonna look amazing, like for real. But yeah, I've been going for 2 hours now. I think this is a good place to end it. I've got the shortcut. I've got to the giant. I could do, like, them, but I think, like, this has been going on long enough, and it's mostly been me ranting the entire time. But still, I'm also, like, another 10 levels above what I should be. But, yeah, thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Blessed day.